Howdy, Montgomery Wayne. How y'all doing? Hey, how many true Texans we have out there today? I'm talking true native born in the state lines Texans. I, my friends, am a 7th generation Texan, proud parent of 2 8th generation Texans. Yes, it's true, I did marry down a little. I married a 5th generation Texan. Bless her heart. But all will be well when we have our litter of 9th generation Texans. And being a Texan, I've heard some jokes in my life. And one of my favorites is there's an Englishman, a Texan, and a Mexican flying on a plane, and the plane begins to flutter. And the pilot and the co-pilot come to the back and say, plane's going down, you got one parachute between y'all, and they jump off the plane. Well, the Englishman being a noble spirit, stands up and says, God save the Queen, remember England, and jumps off the plane. The Texan and the Mexican are having a stare down with the parachute. And the Texan reaches out and grabs the Mexican and throws him off the plane. Says, God save Texas. Remember the Alamo. Remember Goliad. What? Does that make me racist? I'm not racist. I was born in 1969, summer of love. I'm not racist. In fact, I feel that if George Bush had the first term as Obama has, namely capturing and killing Osama bin Laden, they'd already put him up on Mount Rushmore. In fact, changed the name to Mount Bushmore. And I'm all for more Bush in almost every situation except presidential. Yeah. I'm not racist. But y'all gotta get your act together, because as soon as our Spanish-speaking brothers and sisters figure out how to get into office, it's gonna be El Presidente, La Presidenta for the next 40 years. Hola, mis amigos estimados. Bienvenidos, El Presidente. I'm not racist. How many of y'all believe in love? I believe in love. I'm talking real love. Kind of love that hurts. For richer or poor, for poor, in sickness and in health. Spare the rod, spoil the child kind of love. I gotta admit, I'm out of touch with this generation. Friends with benefits? When I was a single guy, a friend with benefit was a guy who could work on your car, maybe had a fake ID to get some beer, help you out in a fight. Not a girl with no strings attached. Those were sluts. Look, I'm tripolar, man. I look country, I think rock and roll, living in a hip-hop world. And I just don't fit in with hip-hop. In my opinion, it's no pop. It's music based on a lack of strong male role models. And I had a strong male role model, a couple out of the 50 in my life. You know? My grandfather, who loved me, fought in WW2 and Korea. Those are wars for your new generation. If back in the 80s when rap started blowing up, he'd have seen me on MTV Music Awards as Vanilla Wayne. And don't get me wrong, I love Run DMC. I like Tupac Shakur. I love Biggie Smalls. But I'm on the MTV Music Awards. I'm Vanilla Wayne. My grandfather, 70 years old, former Marine, after 2 heart attacks and multiple battles with cancer, would show up on stage and bend me over his knee on national television and spank my ass, making me apologize to my mother, my grandmother, the nation, and ask Jesus for eternal forgiveness. So no, I never could have been a rap star. You know, besides the fact that I have rhymeless genes and severe rhythmic deficiencies, I also have the fear of God that prevents me from ever getting into hip hop. But having said that, I went South by Southwest, y'all. Checked out South by Southwest. And I was at Bruce Springsteen watching this amazing show. And I was being changed, transformed. He was talking about losing people. And he was saying about Clarence Clemens, if we're here and you're here, then they're here. And that really helped me. Helps you. You think about the people you've had in your life, they stay with you. But I leave that. I leave it because I want to be cool for my kids. And I go see a rap star. I'll go see Lil Wayne. And before Lil Wayne, there's this one act that I can't remember, but he pretty much sums up my whole feelings about hip hop and the lost role models. Can I play it for y'all? I love weed, I love hoes, I love weed, I love hoes, weed, 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 hoes, 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 weed, 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 hoes, 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 I love... Hold up now. One thing I learned, now I saw 50 Cent, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, I heard him, Mystical, Action Bronson, Lil Chucky, me and my skateboard, heard all these different acts. One thing I learned was audience participation. So when I say something, you need to feed it back to me, okay? I love weed, I love hoes, I love weed, I love hoes, I got custody problems. Now, I'm not a racist, but I left Bruce Springsteen for that. Montgomery Wayne.